Hello, I'm Pascal Masuba, a gender and youth activist from Sierra Leone, and also a he for she advocate. I chose to be a gender and youth activist because I believe everyone has rights to their preference. Taking a look around our community, I observed that most of the women are limited to caregiving roles, and even the few that are in the offices normally occupy very low or junior positions. And it is the women that are mostly violated sexually, that are discriminated against, and even taking a look at most of the vulnerable sectors of the society, a greater percentage are women. So to ensure that both men and women have equal opportunities, that is why I chose to be a gender advocate. And for the youth end, I believe youth should be partners in development rather than just sole recipients of donor funds. Youth must be made to believe that they must be the solution to most of the problems going on in the world. And as a result, they must be the ones that have the homegrown solutions to most of the problems. Of all the issues I advocate about, I have menstrual knowledge and health top of the list. That is because in our societies, you find teenage girls having no knowledge about their menstrual cycle. That is very crucial. I believe this is the reason why most of them become pregnant at a very young age, because young girls must have sexual education and must be made to thoroughly understand the menstrual cycle. Menstruation also in our societies are branded as a taboo. It's a no-go area for especially the male. And for religious health, normally they consider it as an unclean process. Why must a natural shedding process that is not controlled by a human being termed as unclean? I believe this must change. And for this to change, we must have passionate men like us, inspiring other young men to bash against all forms of discrimination relating to menstruation. And we men must be found to provide support for the women. Just imagine if we men support the women, where would shame come from? So men must be the strong pillar of support for the women and challenging societal norms to ensure that the world is a safer place for both men and women. Through the YALA Citizen Journalism Program, I've learned about key activism methods and platforms, and from interacting with students from different countries, I've been able to form a strong network together which our campaigns that we are really, really passionate about will be heard throughout the world. YALA has indeed been a fun ride. From an interview with one of my colleagues, I'm proud to say I know more about Mark Mukunga from Zimbabwe. Mark Mukunga is a 24-year-old Zimbabwean currently studying for his undergraduate degree in Media and Society Studies and will be graduating in December 2016. He loves reading, surfing the internet, and believes he is an internet addict. He also loves giving back to the community through volunteerism whenever he can. He is the fifth born of a family of 7. Mark believes he is a talkative, although I didn't see much of this on the course platform. And interestingly, he is shy. When it comes to fun, he thinks he is crazy and enjoys having a great time. I then asked him, I said, now, what can you boast of as an African to the world, and what will be your message to idle youth wandering all around the streets of the globe? He laughed and replied, "To be honest, I feel Africans should be better off. The civil wars, hunger, and poverty that are affecting our continent really sadden me, and I hope for a better and bright Africa for all Africans." When you close your eyes and open your mind, what flows through your being is the YALA DNA of peace. Peace and proud to be a YALA citizen.